eventually finishes the house, explains their plans for the next video, and we get a very old school outro for the video as well, marking the end of the video. It seemed like a relatively normal video for the most part, but the whole thing with asking for forgiveness did stick out to me a bit. It's possible that Malachi has religious influences in her life in one way or another, but without further context, we can't really say for certain. All we can really do is keep watching the videos as we click on the next video titled, Collecting Sheep Today. The video begins with Malachi telling us they did some off-camera things, like building the floor of their house, making a farm, grabbing iron tools, and they tell us they're working on a secret build of sorts and need sheep for it. They start making the sheep enclosure before we get some very interesting information. I have my mom and dad and my older sister Sabrina. Sabrina really likes me and I really like her. She gives me gifts all the time. She's an adult, by the way, she's 20. We hang around a lot and she babysits me when mom and dad are gone, which is a lot. And then this is where the information we're given gets even weirder. I go to school every day and there's this boy at school. His name's Jake. He's a year older than me and we're friends. I really like him. I'm worried though. His soul's tainted, like a lot of people's, even probably yours. I want to help him to cleanse his soul, but I don't know if he'd listen to me. His soul has a demon in it. I hope I can convince him and help him. And right after we're given this odd information, we see an odd jumble of letters and numbers. We'll look at this a bit later. Malachi then slays some animals, asking them for forgiveness and saying that their souls are pure. Eventually, they cut the video and they go grab some sheep. But they kill a wolf that's hunting the sheep, asking for its forgiveness and forgiving the wolf for attacking since it was only hunting. Malachi gets the sheep into the pen and they decide to end the video, wanting to show us their surprise build next time. There's definitely some very strange phrasing here. His soul's tainted, cleanse his soul, and only asking for forgiveness. It is a bit odd for a 13-year-old to say these things, so it does seem like they've grown up around these ideas, but hopefully we'll get further context to confirm this. Let's look back at that one caption that we found. After trying different things with it, such as seeing if it's a cipher, we actually discover it's the end of an Imgur link. Putting it into a web browser, we're taken to a very interesting image. It has a bunch of text on it that says, I love my sister, but I also like Jake. I don't want to have to choose. If I choose Jake, my soul is tainted by the demons, so I can't choose him. Not unless I can cleanse him and save him, but even then we'd just be friends. Sabrina wouldn't like it if I dated him. I hope I can get over these feelings for Jake. He's a great friend, and I don't want to lose him. This is very interesting. This seems to be a very big dilemma for Malachi here, seeming to be forced to choose between Jake, their love interest, or Sabrina, their family. It does seem like there are certain beliefs and values that are causing this to happen, as well as the fear of going beyond friendship with Jake that seems to be another driving factor here. I think it's very important to keep this in mind as we move forward. With these newfound troubles and information, we click on the next video titled, My Secret Build and Some Cherry Blossoms. We begin the video with Malachi showing us the secret build they were working on, the symbol of acceptance, which I think looks quite nice. They play Minecraft normally for a while until they address us directly by saying, Do you guys mind if I talk more about Jake for a second? Well, about how I'm really worried about liking Jake. Sabrina really wouldn't like me liking another boy. She's not homophobic, I want to clear that up real quick. She's also a pure soul like me without any hatred. Me and her are close, super close. I don't think she'd like it if anyone, girl or boy or in between, took more attention than her. I always prioritize her. Sorry for bringing the mood down. They then continue playing Minecraft as normal, and the video ends as they remember they have homework to do, but then we see a very quick flash of text on screen. It does seem clear that there's a connection between Malachi and Sabrina, but with the way it's described, it feels off. It almost feels like Sabrina is a bit possessive in a sense, especially with her getting upset over not having Malachi's full attention. While it could be chalked up to familial love and just an older sister being protective of her little brother, I get this odd feeling it's a bit more than that. Something about the way it was described just doesn't sit quite right with me. What interests me the most is the text that we see on screen right at the very end. Looking at it, it has 11 characters in it, and I realize it's the end of a YouTube URL. Putting this into a browser, we're taken to an unlisted video titled, Jake or Sabrina. It's a short video with no actual footage in it, but I'll let you take a listen with captions turned on, as it's an interesting video.
I wish I could love Jake guilt-free. He's my best friend, he's the only other bi guy at my school. I don't want to cheat on Sabrina though. She loves me so much and has known me my entire life. I really hope I can just be friends with Jake and get over my dumb feelings. I don't want to cut him off. I want him to become pure with me. But if he keeps tempting me like this, I might have to sacrifice him to keep me pure and stay with Sabrina. I don't like choices.
It seems we're delving deeper into the choice that Malachi seems like they have to make. Choose Jake or choose Sabrina. Choose a love interest or choose a family member. It does seem like the idea of being pure still comes into play, and it's either that Malachi tries to make Jake pure to make it work, or Malachi keeps himself pure and has to cut off Jake and stay with Sabrina. It does seem like a hard choice to make for Malachi, as they present it as what they want versus what they know, but it calls into question what exactly being pure means, as that can be interpreted many different ways based on what you believe. With this agonizing choice still weighing on Malachi, we click on the next video titled, Evil Pillagers at My House. We begin the video with a very distressing message from Malachi, as they type the following.
Hi guys. This video probably won't be the happiest one, sorry. My sister Sabrina, she found out I like Jake as more than a friend, and she got upset with me. It hurt me, but I'm trying to cheer myself up with my favorite game, so hopefully that'll make me feel better.
We'll talk more about this in analysis, as this is absolutely evil. Malachi spots pillagers in the distance and takes them out. After this, Malachi says,
I forgive my sister. She was just upset. I hope that she can get over it soon. She's letting the demons back in her heart like this. I love her. I'm kind of scared to go to school tomorrow. She left some marks and I don't think they'll go away by tomorrow. And that's scary. What if someone sees and calls the cops and they take me away from my family? What if I have to move super far away? What if I don't see Jake again?
Malachi plays Minecraft normally for the rest of the video, and the video ends as they hope they'll be better by the next one. This is actually evil. Sabrina does seem very controlling and possessive to the point of hurting her own little brother just because he has feelings for someone else. It's even so bad that it left marks that might not even go away by the next day. Mind you, this is a 20-year-old woman doing this to a 13-year-old child. Malachi said it best. She really is letting the demons back into her heart by doing this. It's absolutely terrible, and while I understand that Malachi forgives her for being upset because she's family, it does not excuse her hurting her own brother and why she hurt him. One thing I did notice is that in the description, we have what looks like encoded text. It's actually encoded using a Caesar cipher, and by decoding it with the shift of 7, we get the following message.
I want to run away with Jake and live with him forever, but I can't let my soul be tainted. I'm so sorry, Sabrina. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me.
Again, it's Malachi torn between the decision of choosing Jake or Sabrina, and I think with this, Malachi seems to be leaning towards choosing Jake. With this, being the ones to hear about this clear abuse, we hesitantly click on the next video titled, Exploring a Little Bit. The video begins in a very shocking manner, as we see Malachi type the following.
Hi everyone. So, someone did call the cops. CPS took me away from my family, so that's why this video is a bit late, because my life has turned very quickly. It's okay though, I guess. I'm still going to the same school. I'm still gonna see Jake. It's just gonna take some time getting used to. Sabrina and my parents got arrested.
Malachi spots pillagers as they type this and deals with them accordingly. We then see Malachi type,
Is it weird I'm happy Sabrina's gone? She's my sister. I shouldn't be happy, but she did hurt me, and she did kinda keep me away from Jake. I think I'm gonna confess to him soon. Can I confess something?
As they type, we quickly see a jumble of letters and numbers, which we'll look at a bit later.
I don't want to be pure anymore. There are things I want to hate so bad in this world. Maybe it's the demons getting to me, I don't know, but Sabrina is one of them. Sabrina. I hate Sabrina. I know I said I loved her, but I don't. She always made me uncomfortable. She always made me upset, and I was forced to forgive her. Well, I don't anymore. I don't forgive her anymore. She doesn't deserve forgiveness. Jake treats me better than she ever could.
And with this, Malachi sets fire to the symbol of acceptance, watching it burn.
Fuck purity.
Malachi decides they're too angry to continue, marking the end of the video. So in the end, someone did call the cops. Malachi was taken by CPS, and Sabrina and both parents were arrested for what I'm assuming is assault of a minor and letting this happen knowingly. Life for Malachi has indeed changed very quickly because of this, but they seem fine with it and just need to get used to the adjustments to it. Their anger and resentment does seem to finally be spilling out, as if Malachi needed a way to express it after all this time of trying their best not to hate, not to be spiteful, and I don't blame them for doing so, but it is interesting that it's revealed that the relationship between Malachi and Sabrina was forced and very one-sided. Malachi knew deep down what they wanted, but seemed to grow up in an environment with those certain beliefs, and because of those beliefs, It made it hard for Malachi to go against those beliefs for something that he desperately wanted. One final detail in this video was the strange caption that we saw, and looking at it, it's actually the end piece of an Imgur link, so if we put it inside of the browser, we get the following image with text that reads,
"I love you, Jake. Maybe I'll become impure for you."
We see that it depicts two characters. The green character seems to be Jake, as they have what seems to be like a normal red heart on them. The blue character appears to be Malachi, and we see that they have a question mark on what appears to be the symbol of acceptance, which seems to be over their heart. It almost seems like Malachi doesn't exactly know what it means to be pure anymore, as the question mark on the symbol of acceptance seems to question it. With this, we click on the last public video titled, "My Last Video." The video begins as we see that Malachi has shaders turned on, and they explain that they have to quit YouTube for now, as they want to give a chance for things to settle down and allow themselves some time to process everything before they continue on. Malachi also lets us know they confessed to Jake, and they felt the same way, saying that Jake is their boyfriend now. They let us know that they do feel happy, feel on top of the world, and feel very lucky. They thank us for being here, thank us for listening to their venting, and hope to see us again soon. Before the end, we see a caption with some weird text on screen, marking the end of the video. I'm glad that it seemed to work out in the end. Malachi and Jake are together, Malachi is no longer in an abusive situation, and Malachi overall seems very happy. I'm happy for him. The caption that we see on screen is actually the end portion of a YouTube URL, so by entering it into a browser, we're taken to an unlisted video titled, "Thank you." I'll let this video play for you all, as it's a relatively short and very nice video.
Hello everyone, it's me, the creator of Blue Boy 2012. If you're seeing this, thank you for watching this ARG. Unlike my last ARG, Did I Do That 2002, I actually wrote an outline on what I wanted to happen. I planned each and every video, though I'll admit I started running out of ideas on what to do in the game at the end while actually playing. I know this one was pretty dark, but I got the idea a while ago and just really wanted to make it happen. I am extremely glad I could make this a reality. I actually got all of this done in a day. The outline, the recording, all I had to do was really wait to make the videos public. Hell, as I'm making this, everything's still unlisted. I actually got super attached to Malachi and Jake's relationship during the making of this. They are just so wonderful. Trust me, they stay together forever 100%. Again, thank you so much for watching this ARG. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you again.
And with this awesome message from the creator, I think I finally understand the full story. Malachi grew up in a home with certain beliefs that appear to be tied to religion, possibly with some cult ties. Some of the main ideas include purity, acceptance, rejecting hatred, cleansing yourself, and the avoidance of demons. But it seems to be a somewhat strict belief system, as Malachi grew up in this environment. His older sister Sabrina seems to be very close with him, but some may say that she was a bit too close with him. Although it was mostly one-sided, Sabrina seemed to care for Malachi more than just her brother, as it seemed that she was very possessive when it came to Malachi. However, things start to change as Malachi makes their YouTube channel, which appears to be a way to play their favorite game in a safe space where they can freely talk about things that may be hard to do with the people around them. Malachi, being a bisexual 13-year-old male, seems to develop feelings for Jake, another bisexual male that's a bit older than Malachi at their school. These feelings cause friction inside of Malachi's mind, as the beliefs he grew up with clash with his desires for what he really wanted. As he wrestled with these feelings and desires, Malachi came to the conclusion that he really did have true feelings for Jake despite him being unpure. This, however, did not sit well with Sabrina, as this resulted in her causing physical harm to Malachi, leaving marks on him that did not go away the next day due to her possessiveness and controlling nature towards Malachi. As these marks did not go away the next day, someone called the cops. Malachi was taken by CPS, and Sabrina and her parents were arrested. This is a sudden and very big change in life for Malachi, and Malachi, being free from a bad situation, finally let all the anger, frustration, and hatred out in a much-needed way. Malachi then confesses to their feelings to Jake, and those feelings are reciprocated, and Malachi decides to stop doing YouTube to properly process everything and get adjusted to the sudden life changes. Malachi was truly trapped. He was trapped psychologically due to the beliefs that he had grown up with. He was trapped physically due to living in a home with Sabrina, who was older than him and was very possessive and even abusive towards him, and the parents who seemed to allow this behavior. Overall, I'm very happy that Malachi was able to finally find some sort of happiness despite everything that happened and despite his life being thrown out of normalcy. I hope Malachi and Jake are doing well, and I hope that Malachi can stay strong and keep pushing towards greater things. A huge shout out to our Discord boosters and channel members. If you're looking to support the channel further, this is the way to do it. Both will give you a unique set of perks and rewards as well, including a shout out at the end of each video, just like this one. Once again, Thank you to our lovely Discord boosters and channel members. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure you drop a like, leave a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss an upload like this one. My name is Respawn Raccoon, and I'll see you in the next one.